Vanessa Buckner. Hey, PNG Media News. Welcome, Honey Buns. Hey. Oh, okay. I thought it was reconnected. So y'all see the title. I wanted to start something. So a lot of y'all have been reaching out saying you just started your garden or you want to start. Let me take this off. Be sitting still. Get comfortable. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Saying you want to start your garden. You don't know where to start. See, Betham. I know I didn't say that right, but hey, Latika Osby, good morning. Thank you for subscribing to BB. Subscribing to my channel. Hey, Black Tropical Homestead. Hello, soy sister. Many blessings to you all. Thank you. So I wanted to start this. So you see, I tried to hashtag it, y'all. MGL everyday seed dropping or seed drop. So what I was thinking we could do is everybody pretty much got seeds. Okay. Oh wait. Everybody pretty much got seeds. So I was thinking starting today, it'll be fun for every day we pick a seed to drop. Okay. Now it ain't that much stuff we can grow in December, so it'll be part of, like we talked about months ago, the succession planning. That's where things like greens and stuff like that, you'll grow them, and as they start taking off and all that, then you'll drop you some more. So we'll eventually have to do that, but we can do it together. So I was like, you know, things like greens, herbs and stuff like that, you can drop more seeds if you want to each day. But we set it to where each day in December, before that day is up, we have to drop seed, and we're all going to drop the same seeds. I think that'll be funny. So I was thinking about today, because I know I got some transplants I need to do today, and I need to drop some more seeds. So I was thinking about today coming on and seeing if I can get how many people will be interested in dropping green seeds today. Greens. And when I say greens, it's like not lettuce, collard greens, mustard greens, or either turnip greens. If you have those seeds, funny, I'm looking for new seeds now by little every 2 weeks. I know that's right, Lady Dagger Status. So I was thinking about, you know, today we can drop, like I say, just, I don't care how many you drop, or even if you drop carrots or something, but part of the thing for December is to drop the same seed. Okay. If it's 1 seed, 2 seed, whatever, I hope it's more than that. But today I wanted to drop greens. Okay. I just dropped toothache plant seeds. So excited about that plant. Black's Tropical Homestead. Wow. Toothache plant seeds. That sounds interesting. Vanessa Buckner, I still haven't found any green seeds. Green seeds. Okay. I have to send some seeds out. So, Vanessa, email me, honey. Email me your information. I'll send you some green seeds. Because I already have to send somebody else some. So I can just package some more up and I can send you some. PNG Media News, thank you for telling everyone to please hit the thumbs up button. It's 28 people in here. Thumbsing up the video really helps the channel. Okay? Really helps the channel. Miss Shelby, I just subscribed. Thank you, honey. Crystal Creation, hello all. Glad to catch your live. Well, welcome, Crystal Creations of Williamsburg. Ty Betham say we can all grow microgreens too. Oh, now that I don't have any microgreen seeds, but I heard you can like use regular seeds maybe. Um, like early. I don't know how true that is. I have to see. But yeah, because I had some microgreens last year, but I lost them. Vanessa Buckner will do that. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Denise Coleman said, great as always. Keep your head up, dear. Hey, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Cast the teas. Hello, MGL and all in the live. I am ready to drop some more seeds today. And like I say, we can drop however many seeds we want during the day. So if y'all like, oh, I'm going to drop all the seeds you was going to drop. But I felt like it'll be fun for us to at least make sure that we drop one of the same seeds each day. So today I was thinking greens. So do I have anybody on board that's going to be dropping their greens? We can also see how, we drop them on the same day, and I'm gonna write December 1st, we drop green seeds and what type of greens I dropped, and then we can compare, and we can all have harvests at the same time and all that. But the reason why I'm picking things like that is because greens is something that can be dropped. They grow quickly. You can cook and freeze them, and they are better when you defrost them. You can cook them and freeze them. So I say yes, you can. It's warm. Thank you, PNG Media News, for putting the other channel in the link. Shatika Woods, good morning. Autumn Whisper said, Grand Risen MGL in chat. I just wanted to come in and say hello. I'll be listening but unable to really interact with the chat. I absolutely love this all-inclusiveness you're doing with your channel. Thank you so much, Autumn Whisper. Thank you. Love you. I'm trying to get this water. Greens will work. Okay, Cat sees, yes. God knows I need help with the YouTube channel starting. Yes, I have to go live today over in the other channel. So PNG Media News put the other channel in, and if y'all done saw the video that I did, earlier yesterday, where I said that channel will be strictly for everyone to advertise their channel. To try to get a start up on all the new subscribers, and I will be doing videos over there teaching you different things that you need to know as an upcoming content creator. Married 1964. Yes. So everybody dropping green seeds today. Greens, and when I say greens, not lettuce, because we're gonna have a day for lettuce. We're doing either mustard green, collard green, turnip greens. You can do all three of them if you want them, if you have seeds for those. But it is greens, okay? And if you don't have greens, you can do Swiss charts. Yes, Anetta Jones. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna keep it to dropping seeds. I was gonna say if you had starts, but then that wouldn't be fair because you already have. Yeah, so we'll keep it at dropping seeds. I only have kale right now. Okay, drop some kale. You know what? Then let me take it because everybody may not have greens. Okay, drop any leafy greens. Put it like that. Any leafy greens. Okay. Okay, Vanessa Buckner. We don't have to, honey, but if you want to, that's fine. That's fine. Microgreen mix. But honey, I will send you those greens with, we don't even have to trade or anything. I appreciate it, but I have a lot of greens. I don't mind sending some of those. Going to the nursery today. Oh, all my nurseries, I think. No, they're open, but they don't have like the starts and stuff. Juanita Gates. Oh, Juanita. I was looking through my thing to call you, honey. I need to call you back about your address. I had shipped off all the winnings Friday. Cause you won the shirt, if I'm not mistaken, you won the shirt. And I went there, and when I tried to ship it, they said that the address wasn't putting up. So I'm gonna contact you later today to give you what I have wrote down and what they said they have in their system. For it's the street name, okay? So I have been meaning to call you about that so I can get your winning package out, because I shipped everybody. It's two. I have some seeds that wouldn't ship, and then I have your shirt that wouldn't ship. Black Tropical Homestead said your new channel is great ideas. So it's sister. And you know what, Black Tropical Homestead, your channel was recommended yesterday, and I clicked on it. I was like, oh, let me see what this about. And I went in. That's how I ended up in your live. It was your live that was recommended yesterday. And I was like, oh, they doing what I just thought. I'm like, okay, I like this. Giving the other the smaller channels and everybody, everybody, a chance to be, advertised. I like that. And I had just like having too long got off saying that I was finna create a channel just for advertising, and I don't know, with me having to put the name in on the other channel, it recommended you. All I know is recommend. I'm like, oh, okay. So yes, I love your channel too. That's why I had bro. I was like, I just came across the channel and I love it already. PNG Media News, thank you for putting the other channel in the link. Lady Dagger Status said I need to drop some collards and red mustards. Honey, I got to get my red mustards and bring them in. My garden is full of greens. I'm praying we can keep them growing. Yes. You will, honey. Natalie's Garden said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, honey. I'll take some. I eat more green leafy vegetables because most other vegetables interferes with my GERD. Oh yeah, Vanessa. Yes, honey. Precious SoCal Gardener. Good morning, Precious SoCal Gardener. MGL, if you had the opportunity, would you live on a full-fledged farm, or would you prefer to dwell in the city with the big yard? PNG Media News. I would say it will have to be the city. And the reason why is I have anxiety. And one of the ways it bothers me is when it's too quiet. When, for a farm, you're probably out in the middle of nowhere. Now, if I could have a farm in the city where I have a home and it's a huge backyard where I could walk all the way down and have maybe some chickens in the corner, which I will have to learn how to take care of them. Some chickens in the corner, because I probably wouldn't go no further than that, because y'all know I can't have milk and stuff like this. So I don't need me trying to have no cow and then. But if I could have a home and the backyard was go far out and it's fenced in, wood fence, cause I don't want the barbed wire fence, nothing like that. And it was city, yes. Most farms is far out in the boondocks, far out places, and that will literally drive me crazy. Now I could do it if I had to, but I don't like to walk out and it's just so quiet and nobody is like doing anything. That bothers me. So I would say a city. When I say city, like not the fast moving city, like here where I'm at. Because I said if I move from where we are now, I already know I want to move more into town, which I'm like only 5 minutes from the boulevards and everything. I'm not really in the country. Well, I'm not in the country where I'm at now, but I want to move where when I turn off the boulevard, I'm turning into like close to my neighborhood or whatever. So I want to move more inland where it will be the city limits, because I live in the county right now, but it's not like far out. And yeah, it's homes over there that's got huge backyards. They all fenced in. But when you walk out, you see kids riding their bike. I like that. Where I'm at right now, you walk out, you don't see kids riding their bike. You don't see kids out playing basketball. You don't see people out washing their car. Everybody just kind of like quiet, because it's like retirees or older active duty is where is what's there. So you know, you don't see that. So I like that. I still want to be like not bothered by people, but still people that don't bother you, that they like stay to themselves, but they interact doing their lawn, they doing, yeah, that's what I like. So Latika Osby say, I love greens, my favorite in any kind. My favorite is turnips. I like turnips too, Latika Osby. I like turnips too. Ooh, you made me hungry with that one. Shawanda Ash says, good morning, good morning. Vanessa Buckner said, yes, Black's Tropical has a great homestead. I have to watch more. But I just fell in love with their vibe and everything and their willingness. When I saw them, you know, advertising other people's channels and stuff, I was like, oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Because yeah. I'm gonna leave it right there. Juanita Gates said, okay. Anita Jones said, going to look for some red mustards to drop. Yes, honey, I have to take mine up from outside and bring them indoors, because y'all know I am doing the full indoor garden for the fall. And this is for all my people that stays in apartments, or the conditions you live in, the conditions where, you know, it ain't, well, let me put it like this. Greens and stuff are frost tolerant, but the way the weather been going here, we had a big drop. It burnt a lot of greens and stuff that was out in some areas. So I'm gonna say people that don't have huge backyards, or you may stay in an apartment or something where everybody can see it, ain't fenced in. You want to have a little bit more privacy of what you growing, or like I say, you stay in an apartment or whatever the case may be, and you don't have a backyard. So that's one of the reasons why I am doing a full indoor fall garden this year. Another reason is I don't want to be out there in the cold. If I ain't gotta be, because the weather has just been crazy here. It's been extremely crazy here. So I don't want to have to deal with my stuff. It's good 1 minute, and then we have that big 30-degree drop, and it's like, you know. Purpose Gardens, hey, are you recommending any? I'm just saying. Crystal's Creations of Williamsburg say, it's amazing how people are different. I have anxiety, but I need the quiet and nature. Wow, yeah. And see, with me, I want the nature, and I don't want nobody bothering me, but I want to be able to walk out and hear kids playing and stuff like that. But then I don't want to hear all the profanity and all that stuff. I don't want to hear that. I just want to hear, just like I say, kind of like nature, but not too quiet. I can't. I would love at least 1 acre in warm, like zone 8 or 9 to grow. I understand. What was that? But it's hot. Yeah. What's the best stores to buy seeds from right now? You could do your right now, Lowe's and Home Depot and like the Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, they all done put their garden stuff up. So, well, I know in my area, even Walmart don't even have seeds out. So you may do best by ordering online. The only places I've ordered online is Ferry Morse, Burpee, and Baker Creek Seeds, which is rareseeds.com, but it's Baker Creek. Those are the three that I have ordered my seeds from. I think I ordered from Gurney's too. That's why I order from on the off seasons, because it's hard to find them in the stores here. Thank you for putting Summer channel in the chat. PNG Media News. Oh, like Mary McLeod. Bethune. Okay, Ty Bethune. Okay, got you. Reese's Organic World. I finally caught you live this week. Hallelujah. Salam and blessings. Sis MGL, much love. So excited about all the good things you are doing to help us get healthy, grow food, prep. Oh, yeah. Honey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Thank you. Purpose Garden say, I got my seeds from all over. Yeah, me too. Everywhere. Everywhere. PNG Media News laughing. Juanita Gates said, I love country living. And I do too. I just don't like it being like in the middle, you know, just out it. Like, you can go some places and ain't nothing. You come outside and you look around, ain't no other homes. Or if it is, they way down over yonder somewhere, or way over there somewhere, and it's just like, yeah, it does. I don't know. Black's Tropical Homestead said, we have 1 acre. It's a lot of space. 17 chickens, 3 rabbits, and 2 dogs. No smell. Animals are quiet but serve a purpose. LOL. Over 100 plants, mostly tropical, and tons of seeds to drop. Oh wow. And Black's Tropical Homestead, when YouTube recommended me, what got my attention, for me even clicking, was your colors. I like colors, and I think I remember some like cherries and stuff like that. I think it was the thumbnail. Is it the thumbnail? I gotta go back, honey, because a lot happened yesterday, and it's right when I found your thing, and then I just got sidetracked. So I have to go back, but I know I saw a lot of red and like some cherries and maybe some strawberries. I think it was your thumbnail here. That just, like, I love that because it was so it attracts you and it draws you in. So I love that. Sheila Willa said, good morning. Good morning, Sheila Willa. Black, that watch and grow thumbnail was bright and a lot of fruit. Yes, honey, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. That really like just stood out, you know, like I was like, let me check this. What is this? Like, and I like red. So honey, you had a lot of red up in there. I was like, Christine Donegan said, keep doing what you do. Thank you. I am, honey. I am. That's the plan. If it's God's will, I am. You know, I am. I am. That's all I can do. Purpose Gardens, 1 acre, no pets in the country, but minutes from downtown and city limits. Yay! So, are we all dropping some type of leafy greens today? Some type of leafy greens. And make sure you write down December 1st and what the greens is that you dropped, okay? Keep your own journal, because that is something else that's very important. We done talked about this so many times. Is keeping a journal, okay? Keeping a journal of what you're growing when you drop the seeds. and all that. Tiffany McMillan said, good morning. I thought I needed only heirloom seeds, but now I'm getting whatever I can get. Get whatever you can get your hands on, honey. Whatever you can get your hands on. Long as they legit, be careful. I always, and I'm gonna tell you, some people order, I think, from Amazon. A lot of people have asked me why I don't order from Amazon. It's because I can't really tell what's coming. Not knocking Amazon or Etsy or anything like that when it comes to seeds, but a lot of them ship seeds in little baggies. And like I say, it's some legit ones, but there's also been where people have ordered seeds from Amazon and stuff, and they wasn't what they purchased. So that is why I just always stayed away from. I want to order from the company where it comes in the company packages and all that stuff. So if I have an issue, then I can deal with that company. Okay, Black's Tropical Homestead said, we are 2 months into YouTube. We love it and love learning and meeting new people, but I want to help this community and show what can be done in different zones. Exactly, Black Tropical Homestead. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Mix House said, good morning. I dropped some seeds almost a month ago for carrots and beets and no growth. Should I start? Yes, honey. If sometimes those do take a while to germinate. Okay. Mix House, if you haven't moved, okay. So the weather where you are when you drop the seeds, because you gotta be careful. If seeds germinate better when it's warm, okay? When it's warm. A lot of time, if your soil is too cool, it's hard for them to germinate. So, and I'm gonna tell you this, somebody has said for carrots and stuff like that, they do take longer. I have grown carrots in little in the little seed trays, but like the round seed tray, the cut ones, and I have transplanted. And I heard somebody say you can't transplant carrots. I got carrots in my garage in 5-gallon buckets that I transplanted a couple weeks ago, and they are growing. They are growing quickly. I transplanted them from outside and put them in buckets. Yes, carrots. Also, Lowe's, during the springtime, Lowe's now be having carrots for transplants. You can transplant them. But I would say start over just in case, because one thing you don't want to do, be wasting your time waiting on something to come up that just may not come up. There's everything that every seed you drop may not germinate. I look at seeds like people. Everybody is different. Every seed is different. Y'all probably heard me say this during the season. Every plant is different. Just because it's in the same family or it's the same plant, it's different. You can take 2 plants that you get, just say from Lowe's. You bought 2 plants from the same company at the same time, transplanted them at the same time, did the same, and I guarantee you, one plant will produce more or less, will produce more. One may produce, of course, less if it's more. One may get a fungus or something. Well, and they can be sitting side by side. So look at your seeds, and when you're dropping seeds in your plants, I say your plants is your plant babies, okay? Give them just what they need, not what you want to give them. And also, if you drop seeds and they don't germinate in a timely manner, then I say drop more, because you don't want to be sitting there just waiting, and it could be something wrong with it. Could be something wrong with the soil or whatever the case may be. So I'll say it's about time to drop some more seeds. Just to be careful. And what's the worst can happen? You can have too many seedlings. You're going to do either 2 things. You're going to get rid of them or give them away, or you're going to find a spot for them. So, Precious SoCal Gardner said, I have so many leafy greens that I dropped over the past week. I use the seeds to spoon. I use the seed to spoon app to keep track of what I planted. Okay, the Seed to Spoon app. Thank you so much, Precious O'Gal Gardner. I'm gonna check that out. Y'all hear she said the Seed to Spoon app. Thank you so much. TJ said I just dropped my kale while watching you. That's what I'm talking about, honey. That's what I'm talking about. What type of kale, TJ? Garden of Tweety said I've gotten some collards. I've got some collards I got from my granddaddy. I call them granddaddy's greens. That's what I'm talking about. Granddaddy's greens. Drop them, honey. How many plants of greens for a family of 4 when growing in a tent? Family of 4, honey, you need a lot of greens. Because think about greens cook down. So when they cook down, it ain't that much. So you need a lot of greens, honey. A lot of greens. A lot of greens. I would say you growing in a grow tent. Because I'm going to be showing y'all how I'm going to tackle how much greens. Because one thing about it, greens have small, they don't have big old roots, okay? So you can plant a lot of greens in one area, okay? Greens, lettuces, and stuff like that. They don't have a huge, massive root, all right? So keep that in mind. Because one thing I have to work on is using all my space. Even though I'm doing containers and buckets, I have to work on using my space, as much space in each one of them. Purpose Garden say collards, kales, and maybe some lettuce. Get it, honey. Black's Tropical Homestead said granddaddy's greens. That's cute. Reese's Organic World said my fall garden failed. All my cool weather plants did not germinate. Plants too leggy. Basil, rosemary dying in the grow tent. Trying again tonight. Collard spinach. Okay, for leggy plants, honey, that seemed like they reaching for light. Okay, that's one of the main reasons why your plants become leggy. You have to make sure, and I'm gonna say this because we had an issue earlier this year where somebody was growing something and they kind of came at me a different way because their plants turned out leggy. I don't know your setup, anybody's setup for lights, okay? That's why, that was another reason why we have the Facebook group for y'all, if you don't have a channel, to post different things like that. That way we can see. If your light is not close enough to those things, they will be leggy, because what they're doing is trying to reach. They're trying to reach, you know, to the light, and they become leggy, then they become sick and stuff like that. So look at your lighting. When they very young, you should have that light close to it, because remember, you mimicking the sun. All right, it's not outside, but we know the sun is very powerful. It warms up and heats all over the world. It is very hot and powerful, but when we're using lights, we have to help them out, okay, and put it down, you know, close to them. Garden of Tweety said, hey, this girl. Hey y'all, hey honey. Purpose Garden said driving, so my comments will be limited, but I'm listening and enjoying the live. Thank you so much, Purpose Garden. Vanessa Buggins said, MGL, when do you do your next seed dropping live? Can you give advice, because mine aren't doing well? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm dropping seeds. I have to drop my greens too. I have to take, okay, I'll just do it today. I'll just do it today. Instead of making a video, I'll just do it today, because I have to go outside and take up my red cabbage and stuff like that, red mustard greens. So I'll just do it on live today, okay? Later on, I'll just do a live of me dropping my greens for today, and also transplanting some greens. And I'm glad you said that, because you made me think about some, because I have a lot of seedlings. There's lettuce and stuff too. So even though I have those things, like I say, if you have seedlings and stuff and you done drop stuff, still do that. But this is one thing for the fall months. we know, especially if we growing indoors, you know, you're growing your cabbage and maybe your greens, your lettuces and stuff like that. To keep it continuously going, after so many weeks, you need to drop more lettuce seeds, more green seeds and stuff like that, especially if you try, because what I'm doing is I'm growing to add to the pantry, to the extended pantry, to the freezer. Okay, y'all saw what happened with my deep freezer. Like I said, that was our fault. Okay, so it's gave me an opportunity to start over. So like I said, it was a lot of stuff in there still that I couldn't eat. I can eat greens all day, every day. So I want to grow enough greens, but I know after harvesting off in lettuce for so long, that plant pretty much just, it dwindles down, it reached the end. I don't want to have to let it reach the end to start some more seeds. Now I gotta wait. No, when that one is done, I can take that one, throw it out, but over here I got all these ready to continue. So that is what we try to do. That's why I say if you already got stuff dropped for December, we're gonna drop no matter what's already dropped. Like I already have green seedlings and stuff like that. I got that, but I'm dropping more seeds. So that way, by the time you done got all you can off those, you ain't waiting again for seeds to germinate, them to drop. You keep that continuance. You constantly dropping seeds, you know, weeks apart. So that's what we're trying to do. Because like we say, we are gardening. If you on here and you gardening, 9 times out of 10 you prepping in some kind of way, shape, or form. So we gardening to store our food. Okay, gardening to store our food. That's what I'm, you know, trying to do. When it comes to greens and stuff, it takes a lot for a family, for a person. And y'all know, if you put a pot of greens on and it cooks down, it's almost like chitlins to me. You don't get enough chitlins and you cook them down, you ain't hardly got nothing. That's the only way I can pretty much compare them. So that's my goal. You know, I want to have a lot of greens already cooked in my freezer. And everybody may not have that same thing, but that's why I said greens, because I mean, lettuce and stuff I feel like is more for if you're gonna make you a fresh salad or something like that. But greens and stuff is a meal, you know. So Reese's Organic World, how long should I wait to germinate most seeds? New and learn. How long should I wait? It depends on what the seed is, honey, and what you're trying to, like, how long should I wait to germinate most seeds? It depends on what the seed is, you know? Every seed has its own germination time. Precious SoCal Gardener, I'm with you, Mississippi. You can transplant carrots, just don't put them out the soil. Plant them in the soil they're growing in. Yeah, you can transplant them. You can transplant them. Yes. Try basil and rosemary in a window if you can. They do have to grow. If you can, they do have to grow in a tent. Hey, Carmelie. Okay, I got them from Amazon, so I'm going to look. Oh, Meek's house. Yeah, it may be. I'm not saying there's something wrong with them from Amazon, but like I say, if they came like in a little baggie, to me now, and not everybody on there, but to me that will be kind of questionable. So that's why I like to stick with a brand that comes in their own packaging and it's got the company on it. They'll just keep down a lot of it. Sometimes they just may not germinate, but at least, you know, you can, you know, contact and be like, hey, I bought these seeds and they ain't germinating and stuff like that. So maybe the herbs don't like to grow tit. I will try kitchen window. They do though. I'm growing basil. So I got cilantro and stuff, and they germinating and everything, which I give y'all an update on it. It may be the lighting, honey, or it may be the seeds. But see, that's what I'm telling you. You have to keep trying. You have to keep trying, because I don't care if it's the best seed company ever to get them from. Sometimes that seeds have mishaps, where they don't, or plants or seedlings and stuff. They have mishaps where they don't do right, okay? They don't do right. How many greens should I put in a Tiffany McMillan? How many greens should I put in a grow tent for a family of 4? I can't answer that, Tiffany, because that depends on the family of 4, like I'm gonna tell you family of, let me see, maybe I can. And then that depends on, I'm not being funny when I say this, but your family of 4, is there portion control for each person? Are you trying to give each person a couple greens? Or they can go back and get leftovers, or whatever the case may be. You have to look at all that. But I will say, on a green, and I'll be able to show y'all more when I do my live today, on a green plant. Okay, so I have mustard greens going. On a green plant, for one plant, trying to think in my head, one plant I maybe will get 5, 6 maybe leaves off at once. Now these are the curly mustard greens, so it also goes too on what greens you're doing, because the ones I have going are the curly mustard greens. They not the green, they not the collards that grow up big and all this. They are the curly, so they leaves not that huge or whatever. And thinking about when I did the collard greens, yeah, honey, you need a lot of greens. You need a lot of greens, but keep in mind, you can plant about 5 plants, depending on the type of green you have, in one 5-gallon bucket. Their root system is not like your squash, your eggplant and stuff like that. You can get a lot in like a 5-gallon bucket, okay? So I would say plant as many as possible, all right? Because I know in my house, we go back for seconds, okay? I like to have, now that I'm learning that leftovers ain't doing that all that hot for me, and I know what it is. It's the seasoning. So when I cook my greens, this go around, I won't be putting no seasoning in them. I'm gonna cook them, freeze them, just fresh. When I get ready for some and I heat them up, then I add some salt, because what I have noticed is with my gourd, when I put things up and go back and eat leftovers, the seasoning, the salt, is really the salt. The salt or the sugar has intensified. It's got richer. So now I'm learning to make everything fresh, freeze it that way, and as I get ready to eat it, add my seasoning. So I know I'm gonna be okay, Tiffany McMillan, I'm telling you, we're a family of 5. We all eat greens. I'm trying to have about 20, maybe 30 green plants at a time. But that's just on the level that I'm going to be cooking and freezing. So, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Good morning. GL in chat. Supposed to be working, but listening in. Well, thank you for coming in. Lisa Evans, good morning from New Orleans. Good morning, Lisa, and welcome. Zakwa. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. I don't even want to try to say your last name because I know I'm not going to say it right. But hey, and welcome. PNG Media News, thank you for putting the Amazon affiliate link in the chat. Thank you, sir. Zakwa, how's everyone? We're good. How are you? How close to plant kale seeds? It depends on the type of kale. Don't put them right on top, but it should say on the package, Tiffany McMillan. It should tell you on the pack, because I don't want to sit here and say 2 feet apart. I do a lot of look, and I eyeball. Y'all already know. If y'all knew, let me go ahead and say this. If y'all knew, if anybody new to my channel, I have a motto that I done had for a long time. Ain't no rules in the garden when in my garden. I don't have no rules. Now, you know some things that is just downright, you know you need to do. If you see the yellowing of the plants, 9 times out of 10, it's too much water, or you need to fertilize. Things like that. But when it comes to the spacing, when it comes to how the different rules that people have, I don't have any rules. I always go off and look, you know that you don't need a seed right here and a seed right here. Put a seed right here, I'll put a none right here. A lot of time I just drop the seeds and thin out. And when it's kale and stuff, I drop the seeds and then I thin them out. When they grow enough for me to be able to safely transplant them, I thin them out. And when I thin them out, I put them in another container. That's honestly the way I do it. You know, that's the way I do it. Reese's Organic World, right? My light is not close enough. I just joined your Facebook this week. Well, welcome and thank you, Reese's Organic World. Yes, that light got to get close. I appreciate your guidance. I'm not giving up. Don't give up, honey. Don't give up. You got this. You got this. Like I say, y'all, gardening is supposed to be fun. If you make it hard, it may not never get done. Everybody that's been following me, you know that's another one of my little mottos. It's fun. It can be challenging, but in a good way. It's what you make it. I don't follow Google that much when it comes to my garden. My garden is supposed to be I do whatever I want in my garden. It's my garden. You know, so I don't want, unless I'm having a situation in my garden where I need to go do some research on, I don't want nothing to tell me how to do in my garden when Google can tell you one thing, but my weather is different. We're talking about everything that changed in the world. Well, the weather is doing it too. You know, so Google don't know, because your weather can be this way on this side of town, and you go five minutes away on the other side. Well, not 5. You go on the other side of town. I'm saying, yeah, 5 minutes away. It can be raining right here and not raining right there. You can go 5 minutes away from one side of town to the other, and the temperature is different. The weather is different. So Google can't tell me what I'm dealing with in my Pacific. Only I can. So I always try to tell y'all, with gardening, it's not about who got a green thumb or whatever. You know, that I guess that saying is, yeah, anybody can do it. You have to pay attention to your weather, what's going on where you live, where you have your garden at, and you have to be able to be one with your plants. And when I say that is, if that plant is droopy, and you know you ain't just transplanted, and you know that ain't the way it is, treat that plant like, I'm gonna tell you, treat that plant like your kid. If you know your kid normally is happy and jolly and all this, and you come and your child is like, ain't saying too much, you know something is wrong. Same with your plants, okay? When they show signs of something, that's when you start looking into what it can be. 9 times out of 10, it probably ain't gonna be nothing crazy. It's probably 9 times out of 10 from hearing and getting emails from y'all, it's either not watering enough, you had too much rain or something. Depending on your area, it got too much water. Yellowing. 9 times out of 10, when you have yellowing, it's low on nitrogen and stuff. I don't do all the extra stuff. When I see yellowing on a plant, where my miracle grow? Hear me? Where my miracle grow? And that's what that's just how I do. And I think about back in the day, when our ancestors and stuff was growing, they didn't have Google and stuff to go look up and do this. I don't even think it was as such as internet, because they had pay phones and stuff. So I know when those cell phones, And that's how I do with my garden is I try to keep it simple. All right, using simple things that's been around, and going from there. That was quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's see. Trying to catch up, y'all. Simone P said, hey Chad, hey pretty girl, I agree. I made that mistake last season and some of mine got leggy. I put my seedlings 2 inches from the light. Yeah, that'll happen. And welcome, honey. Welcome. Urban Gardening Chronicles say I am trying rosemary for the 3rd time. Keep dying on. Rosemary don't like a lot of water. They like the soil needs to be just a little moist. Rosemary don't like a lot of water. I tell you what, because since everybody having an issue with like the I got y'all. Everybody having an issue with like the herbs and stuff. Got you. I know what I'm gonna do. Reese's Organic World. I have regular living room lamp and put grow lights in them for now until I have finances to get more grow lights. Awesome. I will drop more seeds. We got this. Yes, Reese's Organic World. Yes, and honey, I'm using that a room lamp, that tree light thing with grow plant bulbs in it. I'm using that too. So yeah, it will work, honey. Kelly's place said I found broccoli still growing in my garden, and it will, especially if it's cool, because they love the cool weather. Black's Tropical Homestead said this is great. The drop crew. I know, right? LOL, growing together. This is what the community is about. Soy sisters. Now I'm going through our seeds. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. He looked too weird. He came around that corner too quick. Like, Then we locked the door and let the window up. Tiffany McMillan said, hit the like button. Thank you so much, Tiffany McMillan. Vanessa Bugler said, awesome, thank you. Because at this point,
yeah, someone to place an order to go.
Hold on, y'all.
That'd be it. If you
Right,
can just make sure they say grilled and not fried.
Grilled extra crispy.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to order something to eat because I need to eat. Vanessa Buckner said.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, because at this point I will stop this winter. I drop every day hoping something reaches maturity. Got you, Vanessa. No problem, honey. We can do this together. We got it. Tiffany McMillan said, will kale grow? Will kale grow out in seed? Will kale grow out in seed? Yeah, it'll go to seed. If I'm not mistaken, almost in seed. Did my kale go to seed? I think, yeah. Yeah. One of them went to seed. I think it was only kale and spinach up there. I think it was kale. Purpose Gardens, Mary, 1964. In search of purple collard green seeds. Ooh, I ain't never tried those neither. Purple collard green seeds. Ty's backyard buffet. I will be dropping broccoli. Yes. Sorry if you answered this already. When you start cold weather crop seeds, when it's already cold out, do you need to start new seeds inside first? I will start them inside first so they can germinate. Things tend to have a hard time germinating when it's cold. Yeah. Vanessa Bugner says, what you said made so much sense. I just went to check the lighting and noticed on one tray all the leaves are reaching towards the light. Yeah, they trying to get in it, and the leaves ain't getting enough light, and the plant they trying to grow and reach it, and it's causing them to be leggy. Simple fix. And I'm gonna tell you, experiment with your stuff. Last year I experimented. People was like, oh, don't do that. I think it was a tomato plant. It was something, but I did it several times. Now it may not work every time, but I have literally cut. If I had something that was leggy, I cut it down some, put the light on it more, and that thing branch out like one nothing. Without, so experiment. I'm not saying it'll work every single time. Experiment. So if you got one, take one and cut it halfway. Put the light on it more, and it may just branch out and fix itself. Mixed house at Tomica, cleaned, cut, and froze 7 bunches of greens. I did not cook them until I'm ready to eat them. If you want to try that way. Yeah, I have done it that way, but I want to cook it because sometimes I don't have time to cook, and I'd rather take it out, defrost it, put it in a pot, and heat it up. So that's why because back in the day, I used to do a lot of cook and freeze, and that's where I'm going back to, cooking and freezing. But I'm learning to cook it with hardly no seasoning, add my seasoning, because I can't use a lot of seasoning anyway. I can only use sea salt, cilantro, parsley, pretty much. So I want to just cook it, and then when I defrost it and heat it up, everybody put their own seasoning on it, you know. 2% says good morning. Oh, hey, 2%. Queenie Walker said good morning. Yes, Queenie Walker. Dr. Terry Hadley, hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you 2% for putting the other channel they putting in, y'all, is I changed the name, so most of you probably already subscribed to that channel from when I was gonna make it about the GERD and stuff, but I bought it back over here. So if you got channels, or if you looking for new channels, go over there and subscribe. And when I go live on that channel, that is the time for you to put in your channel. It's for you to advertise yourself. And like I say, you gotta make it work for you. You gotta advertise. I give you tips and everything like that on your channel. I'll put videos up for things you need to know as a new or upcoming content creator for YouTube. I will put that stuff there, but you gotta advertise. Okay, you gotta get creative and you gotta advertise. And that's what that channel is all about. So that's why they keep putting it in there, because that's gonna be your advertising channel. Some people got some subscribers and stuff yesterday when they advertised and put their stuff in. If you don't have a channel and you don't want to do YouTube and you're looking for, you know, other content, more content to add to your collection, then that will be the place to find it. One of the places to find it, because let's see, Black's Tropical Homestead, that is another I came across their channel yesterday, and I'm telling you, I liked it. Just from what I was seeing, I liked it. So okay, speaking. I think mine's drooping is too much water and lack of sun. That would do it too. 2%. That would do it 2%. Purpose Garden said, good information. I don't really apply rules to the garden either. Nope. I watch how you transplanted them fruit seeds too. Y'all, I just be, you know, I try to be gentle with, like, when I'm transplanting, but at the same time, you know, it's just, you in control of your garden. You in control of your transplants and all that stuff when you're doing different things like that. And like I say, being too careful, like when I say being too careful, it's like, oh, why is it looking like that? Oh, why is it doing that? Let me give it some more water. Let me give it some more water. That can cause damage, okay? The herbs I bought from the store are not growing. They herb plants, or did you drop the seeds? Thank you 2% for putting the Etsy shop in the link. Did you buy organic to plant at home? Sometimes the spray inhibitors in the store food stops them. Make sure they have light and water though. Lady Dagger status. Mary 1964. How do you control fungus gnats? Last year I would just use like the vinegar, the apple cider vinegar with the dish soap and the water and some saran wrap over it.
Okay, give me a second, please.
And so, this year I was gifted some of those fungus gnat traps, those yellow trap things to go, and they have been working. Putting them in the pots, they have been working. So yes. Urban Gardening Chronicles, Kale Seeds, second year, biannual. Hold on, y'all.
Thank you.
Happy to help.
Okay, y'all, sorry about that. Trying to order the kids some food. Thank you 2% for putting the Etsy shop in. Lady Dagger said kale flowers, beautiful. I like to let a plant grow for 2 years and save the seeds. Jay Stewart, hi. Oh, I'm glad you back, Jay Stewart. How are you doing? Heather McKenzie said good morning, MGL. Now this sun is turning my eyes up. It's turning my eyes up, y'all. Hold up. Whew, that's better. Let's see. Okay, Heather McKenzie said, good morning, MGL. My notification is on, but I didn't get notification that you was on. So once again, I had to go to your page. I'll rewatch the replay. Oh, Heather, make sure that when you click the bell, the notification bell, make sure that you go in and check all, because sometimes that be the issue. And if you did that, sometimes YouTube is not sending out all the notifications. Meek's house said that is awesome that you allow folks to advertise, but you and I both know YouTube is serious work. My camera broke and waiting for it to be delivered today so I can record it clean with me. Wow. Yeah, it is serious work. Meek's house. It is. Black's Tropical Home said I'm baking a cake and listening. LOL. When are you usually live sources? Honey, I do it randomly. I got so much going on. I can't even tell when I'm it just be random. It be random. Reasons Organic World said thank you so much for mentioning the gnat trap. After we started growing veggies indoors, the gnats and fruit flies have been relentless. Sad thing is I am making my own wine vinegar too. Oh, okay. Got you, Reese's Organic World. Yes, those gnat trap, fruit fly, little gnat trap stick things. You don't have to go through the affiliate link to do it, but I do have it on my affiliate link on Amazon. You don't have to go that way. You can type it in and just buy it straight out, or you can go through my affiliate link. Y'all already know what that means, so I ain't trying to get nobody or nothing like that, but it is on there. Jay Stewart said I have indoor plants not doing well. Oh, what's wrong? Do you know what's wrong? Do you know why they not doing well? Like
45 numbers were really hard there for a second.
Reese's Organic World says Black Tropical Home said what kind of cake? Yummy. I can't imagine.
No.
Yes, Reese's Organic World. I went on your page today. Was it today? Yeah, today, and I saw that where you I was hoping you would have I was gonna share that, and I was like, well, she didn't tell how she did it, but she canned cake.
Thank you.
Yes, honey, I saw that. Reese's Organic World said I will go through your affiliate link. I support you and give. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Reese's Organic World. Thank you. So y'all. So if y'all just coming in, before I get off, I'm gonna go ahead and say later today I will go live and drop my seeds and show y'all what's going on with the garden. And then so y'all we dropping greens today. Since some people didn't have greens, any leafy greens, we're dropping seeds for leafy greens today, December 1st. Okay, no matter what you got growing already, drop some leafy green seeds. And I'll come back later and show y'all. But the kids finna eat. I'm about to go get me some food because I need to eat. I know, Jay Stewart. And so I'll see y'all in a little bit if it's God's will, okay? I still gotta go by Home Depot. I'll probably film that. I'm gonna start back doing y'all know I was doing all my garden tours and stuff like that. So if they got some seedless, I'll show y'all what they got in my area. But yeah, so I cannot say when I'm coming back live, but I know it won't be too long to be after I get home and eat and all that stuff, okay? So thank you 2%. So I will see y'all in a little bit if it's God's will, okay? Bye.